For those of you that don't know me, I'm Tyler Horton. I'm the Director of Music Ministry here at St. Margaret Parish. Today I'm here to talk to you about the needs of our organ here in the main church. Our organ is getting older and we need to do some work on it. So in order to prevent us from getting to the point of no return, I'm going to describe some of the work that we need to do on it for you here today. So there are 5 main parts to our organ. You have the pipes, which you can see here in the back of the room. You have the blower, the wiring that connects everything together, the organ relay system, and the console. The first item that I'm going to talk to you about is the pipes. So the pipes are original, of course, to the organ, being installed in 1969, and due to their age, they are starting to see some metal fatigue. So in spots, there are pipes that are sagging and collapsing on their own weight. This is not something that could have been avoided, but just due to the age and the makeup of the metal in the pipes, it's happened naturally over the years. This is a completely fixable issue and is a very cost-effective thing to do to fix them as opposed to replacing them with brand new pipework. So the plan is to retain all of the current pipework and fix what we need to in order to keep them in great shape. The next item is the blower. The blower is located in the back of the church next to the cry room in its own closet. This is what supplies the air to all the pipes in order for them to speak and to make sound. Luckily for us, the blower is in wonderful condition and should serve us well for many years to come, so we don't need to do anything with that for now. The next thing is the wiring that connects everything together with the organ. Under the floor of the church, there's a large bundle of wires that's probably about this big around with hundreds of wires in it that runs all the way to the back and up into the pipe chambers in the loft in the back of the church. This wiring, of course, is original, and due to its age, it's starting to become unreliable. Because of this, we will be replacing all of the wiring that's under the floor and connecting everything with the organ. All of those wires will be replaced by one wire that is the same size as your internet cable that you plug into your computer at home. This is cutting-edge technology, and it will last us for many, many years. The next part of this project is the console. The console, which I'm sitting at here, is kind of like the cockpit of an airplane or the control center of the organ. This is where I sit every Sunday at Mass. So this existing console is literally falling apart. There are some Sundays when things actually fall off the organ while I'm playing it. So, obviously, due to its age, it has kind of taken a beating. The combination action, which is technology inside of the organ, is also failing. This is kind of like an electric seat in a car where it has a memory system where you can hit a button and the seat moves exactly to where you set it. Except for this, it's with stops instead of a seat. So, at this current moment, sometimes when I hit a button on the organ, not everything moves out when it's supposed to, and certain things don't move in when they're supposed to. Because of this, things are kind of clunky, and I'm not able to get the desired settings that we need to have for leading worship and leading music during the Mass. In addition to this, the keyboards are starting to warp in places and are no longer falling straight down in order for the organ to be played efficiently. And because this is all due to age and continuous use of the organ. We decided to look into fixing this current console and to upgrading it, but decided it was not an effective thing to do for this project. It's also not a cost-effective measure, as we would have to replace everything inside of it, and essentially the only thing we would be retaining would be the shell or the furniture part of the console. So, instead of that, what we are doing is we're having a brand new, fully newly designed and built console that will be just for our organ and for our church. This will possess brand new solid-state technology and will serve us for many, many years and will be very, very reliable. After this, we come to the organ relay system. The organ relay system is kind of like a telephone switchboard. So it tells what pipe to play, when to play it, and how long to hold it. So the current system is on its last leg, and we are having very evident issues because of that. Sometimes I'll hit a note and no sound comes out. That's what you call a dead note. Or we have the opposite issue when I will stop playing but the organ doesn't. So in order to avoid that, this new system has to be put in so that we can have a reliable organ that will support our worship. So, together, I hope that we can make this project happen. We have a $200,000 goal that we have to reach, and we would appreciate your contributions and your prayers as we travel through this project. Together, we'll be securing the future of St. Margaret's music program, and we'll have an organ that will support our congregational singing, our choirs, music ministry, and help us to spread the gospel through music to our community. Thank you for your time and for your generosity.